Welcome to the Iron Mountain Insight HITL application demonstration. Here on the screen, you can see the various fields which the exception processor is going through to review on the screen. The user is able to select the fields that show the exceptions to display on the screen. Here, the operator is able to compare the output against the actual text within the document. Here, the user can choose to see all fields and can skip between the various pages. Now let's look at another example. Here in the screen, you can see a document where a loan number has not been properly detected. Using the lasso tool within the application viewer, the operator is able to select the text to be shown as the loan number and submit it. Now in this example, the operator wants to change the date format to a proper recognizable date, correcting the data, and then submitting the change. Next, let's take a look at classification. Here, the operator is able to see the various document types which may be contained within a batch or group of documents which they are reviewing. This here is an application consisting of employment documents, tax documents, proof of residency, and other form types. This allows us to be able to support one file with many documents or many documents as different document types within a single package. We also plan to add the ability to split the documents within the user interface in an upcoming release. Now, going back to our example with invoices, there's one more feature to show, and this is our ability to be able to allow an exception processor or operator to go through table data in an easy to view table format, looking at the items, the item descriptions, and the quantity. This allows an operator to make quick changes and to view the data row by row and to submit changes to the data. Now, logging in as an exception manager, I'm able to see a dashboard containing various queue monitors, batch volume monitors, charts, graphs, and analytics. Here you can see the queue volume monitoring, allowing a manager to know how much of the volume has been processed in a given day or time frame. On the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the batch queue movement and a summary of the batch completion by individual exception processors. Now, switching over to the administration screens, you can see the customization capabilities of the application. Here you can see options to be able to configure the application view, such as hiding fields, the location of the viewer, and other options such as the metadata fields, which are shown on the screen. There's also options around classification screens. Here you can see the role-based access. The role-based access allows you to be able to assign a user group to a user. Here you can see the audit history. The audit history allows us to be able to keep all of the history on a given document as it's been reviewed and pushed through the review processes. Here you can search for audit history between certain dates or timeframes. Now let's take a look at how we configure the processes. Here you can see our orchestration engine, which allows us to be able to configure the processes in the steps within our pipeline for when we execute the HITL. This allows a document to be reviewed a single time or multiple times within the process orchestration. Lastly, we're going to show a quick overview of our end-to-end application architecture. On the left, you can see a typical scan center or location where the assets are being ingested from. This is sent up to an S3 location where we're able to store the documents for processing. The processing consists of various applications within our Kubernetes cluster. This enables the intelligent document processing and content services platform capabilities. On the right, you can see the different users which are able to access the platform using a web-based user interface.